Scrivo223 donates $10. Shout out to the Godfather on the couch. Roll ever so deep. G. Chris donates $15. Never seen Bomberman played like this. Not PG donates $100. Who's running Super Bomberman again? It's Gutsman. Drastic close-up. Been watching Crack for almost 2 years now. Started watching for his stash, but stayed for the content. Keep it up, dude. Let this donation go to Runner's Choice. So let's just check on the Battle Clash status here. Oh, we're $46 away from meeting that Battle Clash mirror mode. We have just under an hour to do it. I'm sure, I mean, that's plenty of time. If you guys are looking for a quick donation just to make sure that we get that donation incentive in, then Battle Clash mirror mode is a great idea for that. Otherwise, I mean, there are just so many possibilities for donation incentives. Some ideas, coming up is Pokemon Emerald later today. There are a bunch of different naming options for that. For the cast form name, we've got the top two are right now Nebby at $578 and Duwang at $457, as well as Poldu with $310 coming up close behind. Fly, which is the name of the Fly user in the Pokemon Emerald run. Right now, it's a pretty close battle between AJ Styles at $438 and Guzma at $404. Raykaza as well is pretty close. Kukulkan, the name has $500 in support of it, and Lucky PLS has $457 in support of it, as well as several name options behind those two as well. So definitely check out naming options there. If you're particularly passionate about any of those, then feel free to donate towards any name of your choice. Otherwise, I mean, we've got tons of ideas coming up for donation incentives. One that I'm personally interested in is the Super Metroid rotation game. I mentioned it before, I'll mention it again. It is the game Super Metroid where the whole game is kind of rotated on its side. So if you want to see just the runner just play through a totally altered reality version of Super Metroid, consider donating towards that. That's at $1,700, and we need to meet 15,000. We do have the time. It's going to be tomorrow, but let's make sure that we're on pace to make sure that that makes it into the marathon, because I know I want to see it. Headed back to donations, Christopher Broan donates $20, donating $20 to seeing Warmech get beaten to the ground. Good luck and great RNG to all the runners. That is a reference to Final Fantasy, I believe, which will be played tomorrow night, late night into the morning. Dan Casey donates $20. Hey everyone, Griffey here. Happy to donate to AGDQ. Lost my grandmother in 2011 to cancer and my partner's mother in 2013. Donating on behalf of my mother, my partner Laura, and myself. Breakfast Latte donates $10. This donation goes to the Battle Clash mirror mode. Now that I see what it is, it sounds like a joy to watch. Let's meet that incentive. Agreed. Anonymous donates $50. I just got married yesterday. These speedruns are a perfect way to relax after a long day. Sending my love to all the techies keeping the marathon running so smoothly. Rob Young donates $50. This is my third AGDQ, and in the past summer my mom was diagnosed with blood cancer. I've never been in a position to donate much before, but this year I can. So let's make this year $2.5 million between AGDQ and SGDQ. That's a bold goal, Robert Young, but I'm right there with you. Let's get these donations in and see what we can do. Big Blue Square donates $5. It's great to see all the games getting destroyed over and over again. Thank you to all the staff at these events for doing such a wonderful job. Greetings from Ireland. All right, right here, right now, we've got Smart Ball for you, an awesome SNES platform played by giygasblues, I believe. Sorry. Yes, giygasblues. So let's kick it over to him. Good luck to giygasblues. Let's give him a round of applause as he gets started.
Good luck, Gigas.
Thank you. So we'll do a countdown in 3, 2, 1. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. You guys can talk.
Smart ball?
Okay, well, this is Smart Ball. It's, like I said, an SNES platformer. The physics are pretty weird in it. You can stick to walls, ceilings. You have ammunition you can pick up in the form of balls. And you can shoot that at enemies. You can also compress and uncompress yourself to attack enemies physically.
I have one very important question. Why is it called Smart Ball? He's a blob.
I don't know. It was called Jelly Boy at first in the Japanese
Jelly Boy.
version.
Okay, that makes sense.
But
He's a boy? What's going on here?
yeah, he was transformed by a wizard, so his brother could steal his girlfriend.
An evil wizard?
Yes, an evil wizard, of course.
Storm Eagle? No dives, preferably? Yeah, there we go.
Let's get who's on the couch?
Oh, we got Infinite Mystery over here, and Crack Attack. I just ran a video game. We got Smart Ball and Skybills, and that guy over there.
Good job.
Okay, these are the sewers. He goes through a series of pipes to just get to the end of the level. There's a pretty tight jump at the end. He has to jump off of a flower to get to a higher platform. And then jump off of spike platforms. There are also these little half platforms that you could fall through. You can't stand on them, but you could jump off of them.
That is a smart ball.
Yeah, he's a boy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Very nice. That is a very tight job.
Well done, I guess.
Spikes. Very tough jump.
So there's a sign that says a city. In the Japanese version, they actually have towns with NPCs in them.
Yeah, it's actually one of the fewer games that is faster on the North American cartridge than the Japanese, because the North American cartridge cut out pretty much the entire story.
The story, the cutscene, and all the text spoken.
Yeah.
Now, it is interesting to note that the creators of Smart Ball were also the same creators of Pokemon. So there's some of these creatures in this game that look like Pokemon. For example, some of these birds here. Right here, I call him lovingly Zapdos over here.
Literally the same game.
It feels that way with all the creatures, for sure. So coming up here, this boss is one of the most technical ones in the entire speedrun, which is interesting considering it's in the second stage. So what's going to happen here is we've used seeds and we've used irons. We're going to see if we get the one cycle here.
You have to kill 8 out of the 10 birds here. It doesn't matter which 8, but after a while they turn sideways.
One cycle.
Get 'em.
And very good job. After a while they turn sideways and become invulnerable, then just fly away and come back and recongregate.
You lose 16 seconds if you 2-cycle it.
Yeah.
Oops. This is not good.
Pincer got you there.
I usually deboost to this, but I only have 1 heart.
That's
Yeah.
okay. We forgive you.
Thank you.
Yeah, so jumping on a slope is nearly impossible in this game, so the fact that Gygas was able to make that work was rather remarkable. Very nice.
I missed it.
Yeah, those cactus have very big hitboxes as well.
So this is also the only stage in the entire game with a secret exit of sorts. You actually don't go the intended way. You run into this boy at the end of this level who just says, "Hey, I'm lost, take me to a town." And that's it, the level just randomly ends. Kind of weird, kind of
Good
hidden.
guy. Good blob, I'm sorry. Ball. What is he? I still don't know.
He's a boy that was turned into a slime or a ball. Or
Oh,
His name's
yeah.
Jerry.
Okay, so it's Jerry. Okay, I'll just call him Jerry. Seems legit.
Did you know his brother's name is Tom? I'm
They didn't.
I'm
dude.
not
They
joking.
didn't,
No,
dude.
no, this is.
His name
dead,
is Tom.
I'm dead
No.
serious. Tom and Jerry.
I like how the moon follows you too. Like the rest of the background moves. It's like the Majora's Mask moon. It's angrily coming, chasing after you.
So I have the white ball power up that increases my jump height.
Bubble bubble?
Yeah,
Bubble bubble dinosaur.
bubble bobble dinosaur is right there.
Yeah, there's a series of power-ups in this game. You saw him use the iron. You've seen him using the jump. There's also a seed that lets you just plant a seed, and it grows into a plant that you can jump on and use to get to a higher platform. That's not really used in this run much, except for there's a variation of that bird fight that we saw in 2B that uses the seed, but it's very difficult.
This is a desert robot monster.
Yeah.
And there he goes. That's it. Okay, so like,
This is the best part of the game.
yeah.
Yes. We're headed to the moon.
What the? This is like Waldo, right?
This is Where's Waldo. This is how Where's Waldo ends. That's why the moon was chasing you, because it wants you to like crash into it, I guess. Oh, now we're in space. Dang.
Yeah.
This is a pretty slow-moving stage. You
Cheese
just
wheel?
kill a bunch of rabbits. You can read a donation or two if you'd like.
Don't mind if I do. Baal donates $50. Now that was some serious skill there, Crack Attack. And remember, don't get blasted. Well done on that. Well done. Anonymous donates $100. Greatest event of the year. Agreed.
The cheese wheel
Okay,
looks
so-
so tasty.
David Knoll donates $10. What can you do in 10 seconds? Apparently a whole lot.
So yeah, you just randomly fall into the moon there, and now you're inside the moon on the dark side of the moon. And there's a boss in here that you kill.
Is he like floating on the top of his head there, or like what's going on here?
I don't know.
We're in space.
Or is it maybe it's his side and
This
he's
is
just
a
latching on to
constellation.
it?
Yeah, a constellation of
I
some
didn't
sort.
expect that.
After all the other ones that flew
Yeah.
by. Like most of the bosses, you have to hit them in the butt.
Yeah. You get a one-up every boss you kill, or what?
Yeah.
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 Oh, that kind of makes it somewhat casual friendly.
This level's pretty challenging.
Yeah. There's a safety heart he just picked up there to increase his chances of getting a skip later on in the level.
Ooh.
You need at least 1 hit point of damage to be able to tank a hit to skip an entire room. This is a very nervous
Sorry, I get really
a
into
room.
it.
Yeah. Again, it's tough to avoid some of these pigs that are bouncing around really quickly. And
It's funny because you have this tense moment. You have to get past this room with at least 1 health, and this
Yeah.
really calming music is playing, and it's like, no, this is
Yeah.
not what I'm feeling as a speedrunner right now.
Damage skip coming up.
yeah, so we're gonna jump over this building that's covered in spikes.
This
and
saves 12 seconds.
yeah.
Okay. Oh, I got 2 hearts. Yes.
Nice.
Wow, and with that extra heart, he was able to jump off of the bird there.
You're a winner.
Round clear.
Whale Town or something?
Yeah,
now?
Whale Town.
Yeah,
Whale
you can.
Town?
There's supposed to be Whale Town right
Yeah.
here.
Oh, okay.
You go inside a whale and there's people inside. Look at that shark.
It looks like a shark to me, yeah. I don't think it's a whale. It's like a cardboard shark.
So now he's swimming through this current with these, are they urchins or anemones or whatever? I don't know. It's one of the few stages with a jump ball that you don't actually use it. You don't really need it. You just jump across all the ice blocks and the fish.
Penguin time.
Show penguin. No slides, please.
You gotta get up behind him and then, yeah.
We're going to hit this boss in the same place we hit every other boss in this game. Very
dead.
nice.
He stood no chance.
So as if this game wasn't slippery enough with the bad controls and all, now we're going to put that on ice and see how that works.
Yeah, the physics are extremely slippery in this game, and now we have slippery physics in the level. Hopefully everything will go perfect. I'm not going to do the spike skip right here.
Yeah, with the extra health you could do a spike skip, but that health's valuable later on too.
Saves like 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Ooh, look, oh, sorry. Hide your eyes.
What? Is that like an actual dude, or is that like a pig man or something?
I don't know.
Ooh, got it.
That's
I
why you
guess-
usually need the health. If you have full health, your ball shots explode, but that fireball that's on that ledge there is very hard to avoid.
Yeah, and when you shoot the red ball power up, it's completely random, unlike its arc.
Yeah, your shooting trajectory is very random,
So
and the power in which you shoot it at.
I still think this guy at the end looks like a blue-looking Charmander.
Yeah.
6B.
boss level, boss. Before this is Eskimo Town,
Yeah.
and there's a lady. I don't know. It's the only interesting text I thought was in the game. The lady's like asking or telling people if she can take her clothes off.
Say what?
Oh my.
She's inside and is wondering if it's warm enough inside to get out of her
I see what's-
Eskimo
I
gear.
see what's going on here.
Oops. Oh, okay, I got it.
So it's important to not have momentum going into this door. Otherwise, you could just slip immediately into the hole and die at the beginning of this boss. Not fun.
Yeah, you carry your momentum through the doors, and you can just, with all the holes in this room and the ice physics, it's tough to
Teddy bear.
So much lag.
get your
There we go.
foot
Oh,
in.
nice fight.
Good fight.
I have to wait for the platforms to disappear. I don't know where I am right now.
No.
It's like some void.
You went to space, so he could be there too.
No, after the space, you fall down to Angel Village.
Green Hill Zone?
Yeah, Green Hill Zone.
Oh no, green greens.
Green
This looks
green.
like green greens. Don't. You can't fool me.
This is really hard. Okay, got it.
Yes.
Very nice. So again, as stated with the controls, the neutral jump is actually really bad in this game. So you have to move back and forth on the D-pad in order to get the right kind of momentum. So every input in this game is really difficult. Don't let the cute nature of this game fool you. It's really hard to play.
It's basically a better version of Kirby.
First try, very nice.
Well done.
At least you can climb up waterfalls in this video game. 7B, Green Greens 2. Are we going to see Wispy Woods or something now?
No, but there's Moltres and Charmander's coming
Okay.
up.
I hit
I
those
like the
'cause
sound effects. They're so peaceful.
Yeah. The music as well.
Yeah, it's so good. What a good game.
Ugh. That's okay, we're fine.
Yeah.
I need to collect at least 3 balls.
The village between this stage and the previous one, it said it used to be covered in ice. It used to be an Eskimo village, and for some reason it's not anymore. It doesn't explain why.
Oh yeah, like we scavenged the entire internet for information about this game. There was
Yeah.
almost nothing.
So we have a fish boss coming up. Normally you wait for him to come up and he swims up the waterfall. We just go down there and shoot him.
He's not dead yet.
You exploded? What?
You defeated him, but for some reason his scales fly around and try and hit you for a little while.
You don't
And
have
That's
to
really
hit him.
scary. Is it
Yeah.
a kid's game?
If you're at 1 health, that second phase is terrifying because
Yeah.
there's nothing you can do about it.
This guy's crazy.
He's just working out in his castle and trying not to bother him, I guess. Trying to get some big gains or something.
Hopefully I can keep my jump ball. Oh my god. Thank you. So again, when you shoot, it's random, and sometimes I shoot into the ceiling and it's gone, and I need that high jump ball for the skip coming up. Hopefully I don't get hit again. Okay. That saves 6 to 8 seconds.
Yeah. These axes, you can compress under them or jump over them.
That looks scary.
If you collect the flags that spell his name, you get a 1-up, just like Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah, they also serve as checkpoints as well, in case you die.
Safety heart right here.
Yeah. So basically, you're in the castle or the fortress or whatever, and the wizard's at the end of this about to marry your girlfriend to your brother
That's not
for
good.
whatever reason.
Is he evil too?
I think he was just coerced.
Oh, okay, it happens.
2 hearts. Let's do it.
I think World 8 is one of the best worlds in the entire game as far as speedrunning is concerned, because we're going to get a lot of major skips going on here, primarily at the beginning of the EP.
Okay, we're
And
good.
Random chef
Excellent.
throwing knives. Very nice. Narrow escape.
All right, we got a mid-boss up right here.
Yeah, now you're crashing the wedding ceremony, basically.
With a lot of lag. This guy looks like a shepherd. He doesn't look like a magician. Is that the magician?
This game
Well,
is
he's
not
about to-
religious.
Oh, okay. Then never mind.
Oh, interesting to note, the palette on the boy there is blue, and you're actually blue when you get back into a boy.
Yeah.
So it's a palette swap.
Nice fight.
He's like, I'm done.
Blob fighting blob.
There's a skip here. I think it saves a significant portion of time.
Yeah, you skip like a third of the level here.
There we go.
Just by jumping in that second pipe.
Which this is the longest level in the game anyway.
Is it easy to get lost in those pipes?
Yes.
After when you
Yes.
first playthrough? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That sounds fun.
Very tricky jump coming up here. I'm sure he's got it though.
Oh gosh. If I don't die.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I got it.
If you don't do that, you have to go up and around and stick to the ceiling. It saves like 6 seconds to do it that way.
Safety hearts just in case.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now that jump that he has is very important here. It's going to break the final boss, basically. We'd normally have to wait for, projectiles to throw out the boss, but not here. We're going to be able to hit the boss directly thanks to the jump power-up.
Yeah, the run I just did right before I got here, I lost the jump ball. It was
Yeah.
not fun.
Would have PP'd otherwise.
Yeah, I was on PB pace. All right. Evil sorcerer. All right, that's the first phase.
Well done.
Who's to say he's evil? Maybe he's just misguided.
Oh, in the Japanese version, he has this big speech,
Yeah.
so you just wait in this version.
He is evil. In the Japanese version, he was actually imprisoned in the Cloud City that you visit, and he escaped.
Very menacing music. And I'll say time. Time. Ugh.
Very nice run.
Oh my goodness, an 18-minute.
Very well
On the
done.
dot.
That was
No,
18
you'd-
seconds off PB.
You turn back into a boy.
Oh
and
yeah,
There's your girlfriend.
Princess Emmy.
Nice.
And that's your brother, Tom. And he asks for forgiveness. When you hold out your hand, I think you forgive him. I don't know.
It's never quite clear what happens after this.
No.
I mean, there is a Smart Ball 2 prototype on the web.
Yeah.
Hopefully none of you get bothered by these credits. They're kind of eye-straining.
Yeah. Very bright and colorful.
So that's Smart Ball.
Gygas, as we finish up, do you want to hear all these well-wishers that you had during the course of your run?
Really?
Yes.
Oh, sure.
Anthony Erickson, Bloody Candy, donated $50. My boy Gygas Blues, holding it down with some fresh Smart Ball. Good luck. Donation goes to Sky's Choice.
EBC, Kirby Dreamland Crew.
Dunk 2001 donates $5. Go Gygas, sending luck from New York. You can do it.
Thank you, Dunk.
Metallica 7X donates $25. So excited to see Gygas Blues run Smart Ball. Good luck.
Thanks, Metallica.
Thank you so much to you guys for your awesome donations.
right,
Let's hear it one more time for Giygas.